Hello, hello. Thank you for coming back to the channel. So, on this episode, I wanted to continue on the theme that I had brought up in the last video on parents who have been through a divorce, who are dealing with a lot of frustration with their ex, and it's coming out as frustration with their kid. So, one of the things that I've seen come up is that we're having a really hard time connecting to the child at their level, their developmental level. And because life is stressful and we're overwhelmed and we have so much going on and likely a lot of anxiety about all of that, we are trying to control as much as we can because so much for so long has been out of our control. And the closest thing to control is our kid. Should we be trying to control them? No, we shouldn't, but they're an easy target. And it kind of sucks to say it that way, but it is true. So if you're finding that you're experiencing that and you cannot seem to separate how angry you are with your ex and how frustrated you are with your kid. You're mad that they created this situation. You're mad that you're on your own and you don't have any support. You're mad that they're not a better co-parent. You're mad that they don't communicate. You're mad they don't support in the way that you wish that they would, or at all for some of you. That's all fair. And it ideally would be directed at the ex if it could be done in a way that would actually create productive change. It might not be able to. But if you're directing it at the child because they're there, then we need to give you another outlet, right? I highly suggest Black journaling. I did a video on it. I'll put it in the little iCard thing to really release and express everything that you feel. And this is an exercise that I had someone do today. I want you to imagine your ex when they were a little kid, right? Your kid is challenging you and frustrating you, and you wouldn't be here if you weren't trying to be a mindful, respectful parent. Like that's what we do here, but it's hard. And so you keep falling short, and it's largely because of a lot of things stacked on top of each other. But I want you to imagine your ex when they were a really little kid. And I want you to talk to them, because talking to your ex as the adult self that they are, for those of you that I've been working with, is a little bit like talking to the television and expecting the characters on the screen to respond to you. It's not very productive. It's kind of annoying. You look a little silly, right? So instead of that, I want you to imagine when they were really little. And I want you to say to them, I am sorry that you did not get what you needed. I am sorry that I couldn't save you. I couldn't fix it for you. And I want you to know that what I can do is fix it for our kids. I can't help you. I tried, it didn't work out, and that ship has sailed. But what I can do is make it different for these children that we made. I can make their outcome different than yours. So that's what I'm going to do for you. And I just wanted you to know that. And I think that as malignant as some of your guys' exes are or have been, if you got to them before they got to that place and told them that, I think there would be a huge sigh of relief to know that even though they've been through so much to get them to the place where they are now, somebody's going to step in the future and help their kids not experience those same things. And I think if you can do that, you're going to be accessing a much more vulnerable place. You also kind of have to do it with yourself. You have to reach into that inner child in you. What are they afraid of? What do they never want to go through again? Whatever that is, they're likely panicking whenever your child touches that button. And you got to let them know, hey, it isn't fair what you went through. You're right. And I can't change that. But what I can do is I can change it for your kids. That's the work we're doing. I'm here for you. You can vent, you can let it out, and I'll listen. And then I'll do it differently for our kids. There's a lot of inner child work here, but it's a lot easier to be compassionate with a child. And when you can be compassionate with your inner child, you can reach your child at a child level. That much easier, so much more confidently. You're like, yeah, I get you. I understand I was you. And hey, I just talked to you, to the version of you that's inside of me, that inner 3-year-old, that inner 8-year-old, that inner 11-year-old. Yeah, I went back there so that I could relate to you better. And I'm here for you. And if you're feeling a lot of shame and disconnection, be excited that your child wants to connect to you. They want you to come back to them and really be there in it with them. Just take the next step. You can't change the past. You don't have to. Relationship is built on the conflict repair cycle. Focus on the repair. And then just take one step. The next thing that you can do. And tomorrow, take another one. And the next day, take another one. And the more that you do that, the easier it will feel, the more natural it will feel. And it does have compounding results. It's a snowball effect. You get to create a better and better and better relationship. So then when you have some off day or off moment, not a big deal, because that relationship is super strong. That's what you're doing here. And for most everyone that I work with, it's not what they experienced. And that does make it challenging. But you get the power. You didn't have the power when you were a little kid, but you have it now. You have taken the power back and you are actively creating something different for your kids. And that's pretty cool. So kudos to you. If you need help or support on this journey, I highly recommend that you go to my scheduling page and schedule a free call, bit.ly/callsami, SAMI. You can go to my website and check out some of the things there that are available as well. And I'm here for you. You're not alone. I'll talk to you later. Bye.